this kind. The first dome anywhere.
Dome with Bamfomania, the world's greatest freestyle rap and comedy podcast. If the beat drops while you're talking about it, you got to rap about it. Also, if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and you can keep listening over at patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania. There's a bunch of bonus content on there. David, Alex, Terry on the ones and twos, and our friend Nomo23 back from the Lit Outlet.
Know what I'm saying? Thanks for having me back.
Oh, yeah. Long time no see. Good
I
to see you again.
on Saturday last week, I hit you up. I was like, yo, or no, I hit you up during the week. I was like, yo, I'm trying to get some hats. And then Saturday, I just pulled up to the fucking park where your dad's at.
Yeah. Chalio Sporting Goods.
Bro, he had some. I'm buying Cali hats, basically. I'm buying all the Cali teams.
Okay.
The Padres one was. I need to not look at his list because he's got more tucked in.
Yeah.
So I was gonna get a black LA one, and then he showed me this one. He's like, "This is the one they're wearing." And I was going to the Dodger game Tuesday, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm getting it." And then I'm a 7.5.
Okay.
But then he gave me 7.5. So I'm like, "Oh, they're kind of tight."
Okay.
So then I moved up to like the 5/8 or whatever.
Yes.
But when you fold the brim, they get looser, bro. And I
bit.
think you told me that last time. The A's one I got, the A's one is perfect.
Yeah.
This one's just a little bit too big.
So I have a question because you're my friend and I'm concerned for your safety. There are certain areas you're not wearing these.
No,
hats,
I'm
right?
not. I'm not like. First off, when I walk around Inglewood, these motherfuckers know that I'm just some fucking bitch, and I work.
You're a
at,
civilian.
Yeah, they know that I'm not affiliated. You know what I'm saying? If I was some rap,
And if you had a whole bunch of like Paisley blue on or whatever, they
right.
might be like, okay, I don't know about this.
Blue Dickie suit on.
I think in Inglewood, the Yankee hat's more dangerous.
yeah,
Yes.
One, I think also I don't wear the Mariners, like the Mariners Sixers or whatever the fuck. So
Seattle.
Yeah, the Seattle Mariners. I don't wear that one. But I got an Angels hat. I got an Angels one from him too.
Okay.
And the Angels is all red and loud, and that's got to be affiliated to something. But at the same time, they see me. They know that I'm fucking Middle Eastern. They think that I'm. They don't affiliate me with something like that. Especially I'm fucking driving my beat up Honda. I'm walking around with like a T-Mobile shirt on.
Was it lids that changed the game? Because I swear no one was wearing hats like they wear
it was
hats
lids for
now
sure.
until the first. I grew up in Hawaii. As soon as our malls got a lids, everyone's wearing flat brims, repping their favorite team. And before that, everyone was just wearing hats that had like, yo, badass towing or some slogan on it. Yeah, you know I'm honest. If I'm in Hawaii, I'm at lids, I'm flaunting.
Yo, I still like the hats with the random logos on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I wear them, walk around and flaunt them. Yeah, I'm rocking hats like it's Gotham.
Ooh.
Walk around in the dark, I'm a boss, son.
I'm a boss, son. Not rocking Boston, but a WWF, the Federation. And it's red. I'm not a blood or a crib. I'm just out here living my life.
I'm just living my lids. That's just what I just said. I'm over here and I'm buying some hats for my kids. Yeah, ooh, flat brim, curved brim. Yo, it is a snapback and it's real thin.
I feel like lids is a new Herbalife where like they just start popping up everywhere. Like anybody can open the lids. Like I was at the fucking the outlets and there's like a lids and then there's a lids outlet in the same like shopping center.
There's two varieties of the same retail store.
Like, there's way too many lids now.
They should also like sell lids, like for
cups?
containers and lids.
Dude, and then their hats, that would be cool. Just like a hat for your cup that just actually.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, like at the Dodger game, they give you a little hat. That's
I'd never
Pop
heard
it open and drink.
Right? See? Dude, there we go. Let's make some money, guys.
They already have the classic beer hat you could have,
Yeah,
right?
true,
I know that I used to have one of those as a kid, and I thought it was so cool. I wasn't drinking beer out of it.
Yeah.
In fact, I've never drank beer out of that thing, unfortunately. Just little sodas. Drinking sodas out of a beer hat.
I think that's just still even cool. Just the hat with the drink in it.
Dude, my whole fitted hat journey started on the last episode you were here. You came in, you were wearing a hat with a patch on the front. And I
had
never
all patches.
I had never seen that before. Where like the patch is not on the side; it's like on the center of the hat.
Hey, there's nothing more fitted than one of those beer hats because first of all, it's just a plastic hat, and then on the inside there's another ring of plastic that you can tighten or loosen at your will. It's almost like a hard hat. I'm pretty sure hard hats are similar.
This man is right.
Yeah, that shit is
Oh
crazy.
yes,
Yeah,
God,
man.
it's making me want one.
Dude,
honestly.
the Viking beer hat, dude.
What? Resting on the horns?
Can't they make it like a?
Can your dad get a couple of these in his inventory? Because that might be tight.
You know what? I think Etsy's. Oh, not Etsy. What is it? Timu. Timu might be your best bet. But my dad's been selling hats, bro, for like 30 years, and I've been wearing. I'm 34, so I've been wearing hats, fitted hats. I've been wearing fitted hats and then playing baseball my whole life, and it's because of my dad, right? So my dad's been supplying the inner city community, all the paisas, all the homies, all the poor people with professional style hats at a swap meet price.
Bro, I got
shout out to Dad, yo.
I got
That's
taxed
tight.
at the Plaza Mexico. After I saw you, I was like, yo, I need to get some hats. And then I went to Plaza Mexico, $90.
Yeah. So people are getting taxed. You know, the hats with the patches, it's a commodity, it's a luxury to have. Only the rappers wear them. But you pull up to Chalio Sporting Goods, right? And you get one for like half off. So you get
There
two
we
or
go.
three.
Bro, $40.
I bet it would be so easy to make that hat yourself. You just got to buy the patches and the hat.
Well, I think for it to like I think for it to be like super legitimate and like have the fucking 49 era thing on the inside, like the whole thing, like it's
It's
a
the,
Well,
same thing,
isn't-
it's the same thing like Levi's. Like, are you gonna go buy a blank pair of Levi's and put Levi's on it?
But-
Would you do that?
But isn't that what they're doing with they're buying a 49 era hat and they're just adding patches to it, right?
No,
Or-
no.
New Era makes it.
Oh, okay,
They
okay.
make them themselves.
Because I was gonna say they have a special embroidering like on there, right? Like
Fair enough.
like a signature or something like that.
I am
Yeah.
admittedly ignorant to this hat culture.
Hat culture has. I've been wearing hats since I was little. Hat culture is catching up to shoe culture right now.
Yeah, it is.
And it's because of the patches on the side.
yeah, dude.
Right?
Because you could have 6 LA hats, but one of them's black with one patch. One of them's fucking blue with a patch.
You guys see that new Kanye hat?
Did you watch that?
Yeah. Have you seen the clip? Go ahead.
Yo, my boy Yee, he went through it today. Talking to the DJ from the Academics Way. And he was like, yeah, fuck Jay-Z, fuck Playboy, fuck all these motherfuckers. And he used the word that's not nice, bro.
Yo, yay, he pulled up dressed up like the black KKK. It was not okay. Hey, wait, yo, yeah, you need to go back to 2008, please. You need to graduate real quick. What you see, please bring us back to 808. Yo, I'm just trying to be free.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be free. Yeah, he said we the new slaves.
Whoa.
Trying to be me. I just wanna behave. Trying to live the life that I have. Trying to keep going, so I laugh. But Ye don't want me to have fun. He want me to burn and crash.
They showed a clip of like the exact moment he got inspired to wear the black Nazi outfit.
Yeah.
And he was in Italy on the Kardashians, and he was like shaking hands with a priest. And the priest had the exact same outfit. The only difference was that the priest's face was cut out. So the priest could see his face. So you could see like Kanye was salivating when he was shaking his hands. Like, look at this drip right here. Oh my god! That was like the
All I gotta
exact
do is get
moment.
rid of that hole in the face.
Right. He's
part.
like, I just gotta hide my face.
Well, he's been consistent about that whenever he does a major interview. Because the last one he did was with Alex Jones,
Yeah.
like a couple years ago. It might have been, I think it was a couple years ago.
Well, no, he did.
And he did full face mask on that one too. So I think he's got a theme going.
He's had some other YouTube interviews recently that he wasn't masked up, or like one other one I saw recently. His wife left him apparently. Apparently
Bianca's gone.
they split up.
Yeah, this is like a few months ago too.
Oh no, I thought it was like recently or like
Nah,
post interview.
This was like a couple of months
Oh,
ago.
I'm misinformed.
Man, I thought because there's photos of him and some white lady wearing the robes. Like he put it on his
Yeah,
Twitter
she's-
the other day.
She's like
I
apparently
need to find it.
like she has a hand in like a lot of his music.
Hmm.
She's like a consultant or some shit. Like, cause she was all the way at the end of the interview. She was there. She was like one of the like white ladies in the hallway or whatever.
Bro, if I was a billionaire, how
right,
many,
and he
I'd
was
have
like-
random white ladies around me all the time.
At the end of the interview, he was like, "You missed it. I was wearing the black KKK."
So he's talking to
outfit."
this lady?
It almost sounded like he was a child talking to
right,
his
like
mom.
he was like, you should have seen it.
"Did you
like,
see
oh
the
my
white
God."
KKK thing?"
Damn. Mo, you said you posted something pretty fucking. It's maybe not that big of a deal, but you posted this morning that you're fucking. But for those who don't know, Lit Outlet Podcast. This is the merch. Go to the fucking whatever. But you're taking a break, or is it like an actual? You're done.
For me, like the podcast game, I've been doing it on and off for like 6-7 years, and unfortunately, I don't have a crew that I can podcast consistently, so I'm always looking for guests and stuff like that. And I think that's the biggest part where I'm getting tired of looking for the right guests and then recording everything myself, editing it myself, and I think I'm gonna take a little bit break from the long form content. I still want to do like food videos. Like the other day, I went to go eat with my girl, and I recorded myself, and I did a little video, and then I posted it right away, and it took me like an hour in total. And I was like, man, why am I killing myself over like all the microphones, all the cameras for the long form podcast? I'm not getting the views I want. I'm not really getting the guest I want either. So I think I'm gonna take a step back from the podcast game and just find different creative outlets. But also, I got a lot of shit going on. Like I run a nonprofit called the Downey Bombers, which is a baseball team. I got big dreams with it. So I feel like my son's about to enter high school in 6 or 7 months. So we're training hard. We're like
Fully repping the Downey Bombers.
Yeah,
I can
dude.
tell
Yeah,
here. I
let's
like
go.
it.
Go Bombers. Let's
That's
go.
right.
He's got the
So-
Cobra Kai headband on,
Know what I'm saying?
basically.
Yeah, that shit's badass. I want one.
We're sponsored by Raising Cane's. I hired a PR guy. We're gonna try to get more sponsors and stuff. We're gonna try to open a facility. So I feel like if I'm looking in the future and if I don't push hard on this side right now, at this age of my sons, I might regret it later. The podcast, I could always go back to podcasting. I feel like I'm good at it. I know the people. I'm real connected in it. I can always go back to podcasting. It's also just making sure I, spend more time with my son and really go hard with the Bombers shit. You know,
There you go.
That's cool.
I also think it's true. If you don't have a little group, got some people holding you down, it's tough. Plus,
You could exploit your son for content.
yeah,
I think that's what I'm leaning towards.
I've seen some Pokemon card
loves that
reopenings
shit.
or whatever.
There you go. That's fire.
well, what about this? You want to watch? Some weird rappers?
Oh, we got some bad music to
Well, so
review.
let me clarify.
Okay.
Both of these, sort of not bad.
Okay.
But they both have a weird element.
All right. Fair enough.
So maybe hit me
Let's
see.
Let's
Maybe
see.
hit me with. You want the Gifted Hands or the Vampire Rap?
Oh, vampire rap for sure.
Yeah, I'm
man.
down with the vampire rap.
Shout out
Okay.
Playboy.
Maybe
Starting hot.
we might have an audio adjustment moment here.
Can you be like? Should you still try to be a vamp after the age of 30? Like, I'm just saying.
This dude's definitely.
I mean,
30.
they live for all eternity. So.
Yo.
Vamp life, up all night, probably off the drugs, probably don't have a life to live either. Off to that flammable ether gas, go ahead and I pass.
Yo, I'm looking for a neck to bite because I'm stuck in that vamp life. Yo, I need a knife. Someone please put a wooden stake through my heart. Living this life was a mistake.
I need a neck to bite. Yeah, it's alright. When I was a teen, I spent some time reading Twilight. But now I'm like 31 and I'm like, yo, is it too late for me to be doing this vampire thing today?
Yo, interview with a vamp, real dry, never damp. You move too fast, you get a cramp. I'm really amped, but I'm really mellow. When you wave and I say hello, yeah.
Damn. Is it really a vamp life if you only live in at night?
Right.
That would be my least favorite part about being a vampire.
Like, you
Right.
can't go out and see the sun.
It's also, you gotta sleep in a coffin. That's weird.
I don't think
Why
you
couldn't
have
I
to.
just sleep in a bed?
Standing up too.
I think I heard that, some universes they don't sleep.
Yeah.
It's fucking Twilight. That motherfucker's just hanging out all night.
Really?
He's just beating it.
I never. That's actually a part of the lore and mythology of vampires.
Don't they play baseball in Twilight?
Oh, there is. I
maybe-
think there is a
Yeah,
baseball
I think
scene.
there was like a baseball.
Like,
team
imagine
or
how
some
good
shit.
you can get.
Yeah, they
in
just
a
have-
couple lifetimes of
Hey,
baseball. You know.
Yeah. Hey.
Also, they have like super speed or whatever. Like they
Yeah.
can just fucking
You
fly.
know? Hey, shit. Maybe being a vampire might not.
Okay,
be
Well,
that bad.
notoriously, everyone hates the Twilight vampires because they could go out in the sun. There was no element of them dying if they were in the sun.
No, they had to be in like the shadows.
No, they shimmered or whatever. They didn't blow up and incinerate. They had
Oh.
like weird glitter.
They
shit.
shined.
Yeah, there was
Well,
something about it.
Blade went out in the daytime.
Well, he was a vampire human hybrid.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He had the good
was,
parts.
I'd
Humans
never
and the
heard
bad
that
bit.
term before. Vampire human hybrid.
was a
He
vampire
pulled that out
human
real
hybrid,
quick.
right.
You've
What is that,
obviously
bro? Vampire human hybrid, brother.
He's thought about this before.
okay. You've obviously never seen Blade.
Pikachu, bam.
I'm pretty sure that's on the box art of Blade. They're like the latest in vampire human
He's a
hybrid.
VHH, man.
He's a VHH. He's a VHH.
He's a VH squared.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Hit me-
obviously, no, you guys aren't on the same Blade
We're
tips.
we're joking
These
around.
Blades,
It's a good time.
You guys don't know about Blade like I know about Blade.
You don't. It's I respect you. Play this video, dog.
Let's get it. Turn that up.
It ain't my business, just the price I pay.
No.
Bulls to the night we pray.
Hey.
Oh moon, what a shame for a massive rock to hang weightlessly in the void.
Oh, the
when
fingers.
so much here on earth is worthy of being destroyed. When so much here on earth is worthy of being destroyed. It ain't
Is that a mariachi suit or a Kimura samurai?
I don't know what it is, but I fuck with it.
One of the common
That
threads
shit is hard.
One of the commonalities between all these like weird artists is that they move very weird.
No,
First off, this video is overly produced. Like this looks too good for this guy.
Also, too, like these guys love to be offbeat,
Dude, that
and like they
jacket
don't
is
like
hard,
they don't
though.
count bars. It's almost like a prereq.
He looks like Captain Morgan.
Yeah, dude.
Looks like my Tío Javier. That's what he looks like. Dude.
I mean, there's something about the I wish I could remember any of his lyrics, but his delivery is very it's almost like he's reading a poem a little
Yes,
bit.
yes.
And I've noticed too, there's this weird cadence that a lot of these people have, where it's kind of like, da, 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 da. Like it's like they're like reading, but they're like trying to catch a beat.
Because literally
with
when
it.
they recorded, they probably were reading.
There's almost something condescending about it. The way that they delivered the lines so clearly, like we wouldn't be able to hear it if they actually did it in a entertaining way, you know, like the common complaint that you can't understand what rappers are saying or whatever.
This video this dude has 1,900 followers. Like this dude is essentially nobody. And this video, I couldn't stop watching it. Like he's just moving so weird the whole time, and the videographer must be shook.
do you watch it in like it's 2-3 more times?
It's raining.
Just in case he gets better. Like maybe you missed it. Like maybe, you know
Yeah,
what?
you're
On the
just-
second or third time, maybe it'll sound better. But
You're verifying.
It's just worse.
Okay, well since we're on the bad music thing, let's shift over to the other guy.
Is he
really
wearing
quick.
fake fangs?
Yes, and his mouth was foaming.
I didn't even see the fangs.
He's wearing fake fangs, and then his mouth foamed towards the end
Yeah,
because
I
of the
saw that.
fangs. It's like when you're wearing a grill in your mouth and you got a bunch of saliva in it.
Or your
Okay.
homie that always has that white shit right here in his mouth.
Yup.
That is rough. That is rough.
Okay, this guy's called Gifted Hands. You're gonna get him.
Shut up, David, bro.
Oh, thank God. Yo,
look,
I'm about to watch this dude rap. And I'm gonna say a single cap. This dude's name involves hands. But he ain't got none, my man.
He ain't got no hands, he ain't got no arms, that's a fact, yo. I'm causing myself harm when I watch this dude, yo. It's making me seem like it's not cool, but I swear he is, dude.
Look, I'm gifted hands, I wanna clap, but I ain't got nothing to reach for, and that's a fact. Might wanna hit you with an elbow, but it might be a shoulder for hell no.
Every time I see this dude, I start thinking chicken wings. Yeah, I'm at the B-dubs and I'm feeling lean. I'm ordering hella things, and then I'm eating while being entertained.
You
My
get
G.
a free pass for inspiration raps. If you got born with no hands and no ass, you can just be like, hey, I am gifted. Yo, the Lord's name is uplifted.
And let me clarify: there is a song, by Joyner Lucas called "Ramen and OJ" with Lil Baby, where the flow is nearly identical to this. In my head, I tried comparing them today, and I was like, maybe they're not exactly the same. But play it.
World, but I never been friends with the world. Maybe because I'm not of the world. I don't follow the world. Even if I'm meant to take an L, then it's probably out of this world. I'm a model of the world. I'm a represent God on this earth.
Oh, and he's a Christian.
The Father is first. I don't have a physical Bible, but baby, my Bible that broke. I know God is the one that supplies me with all that I need. That is through Jesus Christ, and I'm certain that all things are possible if you believe. So keep on speaking life. I know from the love of God that nothing can separate me. Not even death, either life. I know poverty catches up with too much slumber or sleep.
The way he's running at the camera.
If I was a Christian and I needed some rap to listen to, this is a
the guy.
viable
This is
option.
the guy.
Is his body too small or is his head too
No,
big?
it's just his head is really big. His shoulders are absent.
I like how he said, I don't have a physical Bible, because if he did, how would he hold it?
You're right. But also, how does he use the phone app?
Right.
Either?
Look, man, no hands.
How would this dude swear himself into oath in
Dude,
court?
he's got the VR goggles on and
The
in
Lord
church.
said, "You shall not bear arms."
Put your foot on the Bible and swear.
And then also the golf course.
Right foot on the
How
Bible.
does he play golf?
Right foot on
Yeah.
the Bible. How does he do the Pledge of Allegiance?
He's also so much better than the Vamp guy.
No,
way
and
better
that's
than
why I
Vamp.
clarified it first. This dude's pretty good. I think he is definitely doing like a Joyner Lucas style flow.
But that's very common in Christian music.
Correct. Is it just take-
usually they just steal the flow.
Take something that's good, do the same thing, and then just insert Christian stuff.
9 times out of 10, a Christian who likes rap and wants Christian rap is totally happy with.
They're like, oh, yeah,
it
this
sounds
is-
like this guy. I want that. That's fine.
But there is something that happens when I listen to this kind of stuff, and it's for a Christian audience. I'm nervous. I'm like, dude, is this dude about to swear? Like, I'm so used to this kind of music having a couple fucks in there, and I'm imagining fucking some old ladies listening to this at the church, and then I'm like, oh, careful,
Careful.
watch out.
do you remember how there was a rap church in Grand Rapids?
A rap church?
Yeah, where like they did like the worship music was rap.
The praise and worship was rap. They would like do like Lecrae songs for the worship service and shit like that. I can't remember what the name of the church was.
Play that one. Play that
I
one.
mean, that is a classic.
Play the first one. Rap it for Jesus.
I mean,
I need it.
That is a classic.
We can't fucking piggyback off of this dude's comedy.
Right. That is one of the best videos
I
ever.
used to think that was real. It's fake.
Yeah, it is.
Like they did it as a joke, actually.
Which the elderly actors in that video took some balls.
Yo, yeah.
Or they were probably roaring to say that word.
Oh yeah,
you know?
they're like, I've been waiting my whole life for this moment.
You're gonna pay me to say this?
Since you guys come from like Christian background, like when you guys were in the middle of your Christianity, whatever you want to call it, can't pronounce it. And you heard Christian rap, like, did you guys think like, oh shit, it's just cool as fuck?
Yeah.
There were some artists we
At
fucked
one
with.
point.
But
Grits.
Before I listened to before I like started listening to like non-Christian rap a lot, I had like alternatives that my dad had like provided for me. He's like, all right, here's some options. Some of them were in Spanish. Oh my god, those were worse. Usually,
My life be like ooh,
Yeah.
oh, oh.
Toby Mac.
Yeah, Toby Mac. I think he's featured on that song.
Yeah, and then
Because I feel like us regular non-Christian people have never gave Christian rap a chance.
well, so now this is like Lecrae was at Rolling Loud. You know who Lecrae is?
No.
He was one of the more popular
He's
Christian
like
rappers.
the Christian Tupac.
Yeah, basically.
like basically
Blasphemy, dog.
Basically, when Christian rap started shifting over to being rap that is similar to non-Christian rap, basically they stopped evangelizing in the songs. They just kind of drop hints here and there, and that's not wrong. They just want to kind of trick you, make you think it's cool, and then they try to convert you after school.
Be vague with it. Be like, yo, I got that fire with it. Talking about fire, but not really mentioning God with it. But you saying fire and you're on fire and stuff, and you're on fire for the Lord. It's an assumption.
Assumption, yeah, we get to jumping for the Lord, of course. Got the Bible, my sword, of course. I'm on course,
Lord, of
yeah, I'm
course.
on the right path, and I'm gonna step on the devil's lap, yeah.
There's this dude also called Andy Mineo. He went hella viral and he never hit a hoe.
Nope.
He's a nice dude and he loves the Lord. And he's getting checks right now from them streams, my dog.
Has there ever been a Christian rapper that was pretty good and then out of nowhere just dropped like a F word or a bomb and like, oh,
No.
he loses all your credibility?
No, because
If you cuss?
that's their money maker, bro.
If you cuss?
I guarantee. Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
cuss.
No.
Can't.
But what if you do cuss?
Then you're out. You're
Done.
out. It's like
One
when
strike, you're out?
It's like when a flat earther
That's
was
not-
like, yo, the earth might not be flat, you
That's
guys.
not very Christian of you guys.
There was
Well, no.
to not forgive him for
No,
cussing.
I mean,
Can't do it.
There
Can't
was
do
a
it.
there
he
was
put
a
it on
Chris-
record.
There was
Yeah.
a Christian rapper I listened to. His name was The Truth, DA, like Truth, and he would
TRUF.
like he would use like damn and hell a lot.
I
in
think
his
those.
raps.
I think those are okay.
Yeah, but like it,
Like
it was
Brian
like,
Regan says, "Damn."
He
in
would
hell.
say ass, but he's talking about a donkey.
like, but he would like use those, but like he would like emphasize it like he wanted to cuss.
Well, I
But
think
he'd be like, damn.
I think
like-
once you make your lane, once you say these are the boundaries, then you can't adjust them. Like
Why?
it's
Okay, like Christian. If I can't say the word,
Christianity.
Christianity has always been in English. It
No.
started in English.
No. Christianity is originally
Spanish.
Spanish was what like pushed it.
Like
the,
Spain
No,
Spanish.
it was Rome. Latin, then the Spanish,
Latin.
then the Spanish pushed it, and then it came to the U.S. and then it turned into English.
But so why do they give a fuck if you're saying English bad words? Shouldn't it just matter if you say Latin bad
Well,
words?
no, I mean you're thinking way too deep about it. These motherfuckers aren't like intelligent.
Yeah.
There's not like genius people
And then it's
who
like
have these beliefs.
Over
The
time,
moment
it's been,
their sensitivities
you
are
know,
offended, you're out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all of it's been like switched around.
It's not
through
very
time
rap of them
anyway.
to be so soft.
No, it's about marketability. It's about being like, okay, you could play this at a church and it sounds modern and we're all safe because it's not going to be about bitches, hoes, murder. It'll be about how they used to do that maybe.
Yes.
Like, I used
They
to
might
fuck,
they might talk about that a lot.
yeah.
Right, actually, yeah.
I used to pull Glocks and fucking suck cocks.
and sell rocks.
I'm not gay no more.
I used to stand on the corners with the prostitutes, and now I'm in the
Yeah.
You know,
So they'll use. They'll
I
still,
went to a gay conversion camp, and now I'm straight as shit, man.
It's funny.
I don't like men's no more.
no rappers do that, but it'd be so funny if there were rappers who were like, "I'm not gay no more." And no, like there's a lot of rappers who like they'll be like, "I used to be in a gang," or "I used to fucking whatever."
I used to
and
be
now,
a pimp. And
It's
stuff like
it's
that.
because there's like buzzwords that sound cool when you hear them in a rap song, and so they want to say the word gang in their Christian rap song, but they need a way to make it make sense in context.
But
so
to me,
they-
like it's like flirting. It's like flirting with being gay, but you don't want to be gay.
Right.
You want to flirt with
you
being
wanna-
hard and gangster and rap, but you're
but
not
you don't want to
Right.
actually.
Yeah.
It's just so weird.
it's all
Yeah,
about
I
making
get what
money.
you
It's all about making money.
Yeah,
It's all about
gotta be-
making
It's all
money.
about the marketability.
Speaking of the church, can you click on number 5 for me?
Pastor Man,
You never went to church as a kid?
Yeah, I did. I was
You went to church
Christ-
as a
I
kid.
was- I went
Did
to
you
a Christian
tithe?
church.
Did you give money to the church?
dude. I was gonna bring this up. I'm glad you, because I literally was gonna bring
Let's
this
do it,
up.
bro.
I
Play it
literally-
for me.
dude. This is crazy.
And they understand the cost that is involved.
And by the way, this is
There's
like a
1,000
famous
of you.
TV
I
pastor.
said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
The watch he's wearing looks like it's 20 grand.
It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here,
Look at that
we've all
sweat.
sold and seated, but I need everyone
Lord.
standing up here with
That
us.
almost looks like a
Me to
design
plant a
on
seed
his
of
shirt.
$100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to
Get
do.
an
If you're
I'm
undershirt.
sorry, I had to pause real quick. The fact that he said that it costs to sit up here is crazy.
Here's
It's not very Christian.
here's what he needs to do.
That's beyond me, because it's like, dude, wait. If I'm just a regular person that's coming to church, like to do it. I'm following.
That's how tapped in this demographic is. Like the people at his church,
Right.
They are so ride or die for this dude that he can start shaming them and be like, "You need to give this money, or you're not leaving."
He pulls up a cloth to reveal like a bomb, and he's like, "Look, I didn't want it to come to this, but I will blow up myself and everyone in here if we don't get 40 grand."
This ain't worth my life if I ain't making 40K a Sunday.
We're all gonna meet Jesus.
Look, we're all going to meet Jesus. If I don't get 40 grand by the end of this sermon, look, I know you heard me, and all you vermin. I'm about to pass the basket around, so start serving.
Yo, pass the basket to me, yo. I got like 1, 2, or 3 bombs they're attaching to me. I'm gonna blast thee into oblivion. You can go see him. We will all be in heaven. Yo, on some Gin Jones shut.
You best to tithe, or I'ma send you back to Jah. Yeah, you know all my pockets, yeah, they're so full, bruh. And I'm hanging on the stage smoking a gunja. And I need you to close them doors, ushers now.
If you don't give this money, you won't be leaving this building.
No.
I'm letting you know right now. I will let this bomb blow up right now.
Taking you and me, everyone, 2 or 3.
That was fire. You should do way more reggae. For sure. You guys are way too good at that.
Bro, I literally
is
was.
fun.
I was telling him at the beginning. I was like, when I was prepping the episode, I was like, the reggae one is a mandatory one from moving forward.
You
It's
gotta
just
do more reggae.
there aren't enough reggae beats on the
Make
internet.
'em.
Should we
Find
just,
them.
Should we just
Take Bob Marley's
dedicate an
beats, bro.
episode to like straight reggae?
All
man?
reggae.
I would even go half of all episodes from now on should be reggae. You guys are way too
Maybe
good.
we might have unlocked it.
Well, there's,
Hey.
there's a part of me that thinks it would be kind of fun if one of the beats wasn't even a rap instrumental, and all of a sudden we have to come up with a pop song on the spot or something
Dude,
like
I'd
that.
be down for
Or like
that.
a My Chemical Romance type beat.
Something-
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
something like that.
We've done that before. It's just like it's pretty unnerving.
It catches you off guard.
Yeah,
that's for
definitely.
damn.
And
sure.
it's not the most fun flow, but once you figure it out, you're like, oh, I'm doing some simple plan.
That shit was hard. So what happened? Did this fool get his money or not?
I don't know. Play it to the end.
Electronically, or even if you give
Let
it
me read the
10
comments. Scroll the comments slowly.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
have
Pastor
y'all
Suge
come to the
Knight's
altar
crazy.
and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people
Hostage
move.
situation. Okay.
Bring them baskets. I want
Where
the
is
baskets.
the nope
I want to see the
button?
folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online.
Oh yeah,
need
he's
to
wearing a
give $20.
Rolex.
This is
You better pawn
easy,
that
saints.
Rolex.
And they understand
with
the
That's it. That's the whole video.
Him using the term seed, that's like some predatory pastor shit, I think. Because I did a video for a pastor one time, and he didn't lock the doors on his congregation, but he was straight up like almost sort of shaming the people into giving, and he was referring to tithes as seeds, but then he was like, he had a new term called a super seed. And a super seed is an extra large tithe. Like if it's 100, 300, 1,000, that's a super seed. Compared to apparently the Bible requires 10% or whatever, which that would be maybe like $50 or something. I don't know. There's probably 50 to $100 or some shit like that.
I think it's a tenth of your weekly earnings.
Yeah.
But I think also at a good church, no one would speak about the money. Like you would literally pass the baskets around, and then it would be done. You may not even do that. Like I think
that would be cool if all of a sudden there's just a basket being. They're not even talking about it. There's
No,
just
like
the implication.
you know it's fucking fucked up when they're like, and when these baskets come around, make sure that you're thinking about the community.
And you know what you got to do is you'll have to put a couple of dollars and some quarters in there preemptively, so that it looks like other people are giving. So you're like, oh shit, I guess I gotta get in.
If I'm a modern church, we got an app. You're on a subscription.
There's a video going
Zealot
on
to
right now where people are passing around the credit card machine. They're just tapping, they're passing, tapping,
What?
and passing.
I don't know, man. That's why I saw that too, and there's a part of me that's like, there's no way. That's got to be a sketch or
Like
something.
now you're using a credit card to pay your tithe.
I mean, it would just be so much easier just to be like, this is the church's Cash App. Feel free to Cash App us or
That's
whatever.
so easy.
The credit card thing, that just seems like a Dave Chappelle bit or something.
That's crazy. Tap here.
We're talking about how you're into baseball. Your organization's about baseball. What do you think about this this baseball clip right here? This is so these guys were mic'd off. This isn't a game thing. This is just an interaction that happened after this play.
Classic. This is classic right here. This is a great baseball clip right here. Got the Dodgers versus the Mets. So the context behind this is the game before, the guy who's batting, he slid. This is a playoff game. He slid at second base and took out their player. He's injured and done. for the
Oh, so we
playoffs.
didn't even see that.
No, that happened the game before. The guy pitching, they call him Thor, throws like 100 miles an hour. He tried to hit him and he missed. You get one shot.
Oh, shit. Interrupting the clip with the rap, but I am totally concerned with what's going on at bat. At the MLB game, yo, Dodgers versus another team.
Yeah, this clip is safe. Yo, my first priority is getting to that second base. With a girl in a face. Yeah, you know I'm chewing big league in the fucking dugout.
Look, I'm trying to swing home. As a matter of fact, I'ma leave third base and slide on in there. She gon' ring me up. And I said, I don't know, but we be up.
Yo, I'm talking about baseball from Maine to San Diego. Talking about the Dodgers. I'm eating Eggo waffles on the beach. Yo, it's San Diego. That's what I'm talking about. Fago.
Whoa.
Catch me out at the ball game, bottom of the ninth. Yeah, you know I like my bagels plain. I'm just kidding. Let me get some cream cheese on these while I'm watching fucking
MLBs.
yeah. Okay, hit me. This is so cool, dude. Like watching these guys. First off, when I watched this, I had no idea about the context that you just gave me. I thought these dudes were just freaking out, and I couldn't just play it.
No, that ain't gonna happen. I mean, I knew you were gonna say that, but that ain't gonna happen. I mean, that's the wrong time to do it. That's all. I'm telling you.
Wrong time to do anything. It's
Well,
not the pitch.
it is what it is. But that ain't gonna
I got a homie who's an MLB
Our
umpire,
asses in the jackpot,
and
we
whenever
don't
you
do something there.
eject
And
somebody,
I'm
you
just
throw them
telling
out the
you
game. You have to write a legal document on why you did it.
I mean, okay, the situation.
Then you can go to court.
What happened?
'Cause
and
it's-
everything
it's
else,
like
that's
fucking up
what
their money,
dictates
right?
that,
Yeah,
Okay.
because they get suspended, they get fined.
Neil,
Hey, if somebody gets hit, then that's...
Neil, everybody knows what the situation is. Okay.
This friggin'
Umpire.
Curb Your Enthusiasm ass, Larry David ass umpire over here.
It's so
Hey,
hard.
you know that these guys get paid millions of dollars a year,
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure it's
No,
a
they
chill
get
ass gig.
and then it's a
Bro.
union job. They can't get fired.
Right, yeah. Like and it's funny because I just found that out. Like, cause I'm kind of just becoming a new, like, I don't want to just be a Dodger fan. Like, I want to know about the sport. You know what I mean? So I like these dudes get paid bank.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy.
But they also have to umpire in the minor leagues and do high school games for 10 or 15 years and get paid.
before
shit.
they can make the big money.
They're like a player. They have
So
to
they've
work
done-
their way up.
It's like the dudes who work at the fucking docks in Long Beach. They have to eat shit for a long time, and then finally some old dude dies, and you inherit the job making $175 an hour.
There's only 75 of these guys umpiring a year.
That's crazy.
And they umpire forever. There's a guy that just retired. He umpired for like 40 years. Like they don't want to quit.
Yeah, because yeah, dude, I would have.
Well, you only work 6 months out of the year,
Right.
And you get paid a full salary.
getting- yeah,
and you get
dude.
flown out everywhere, free money. I think their stipend is like $1,000 a day to go eat.
That's insane,
That's
dude.
their stipend.
Oh my god.
Yo, I would get like 10 steaks at the most expensive
Bro,
steak place.
Fucking T-Mobile gave me $75 a day when I went on training, and I was like eating fucking steaks and fucking freaking out.
Yeah, that'd be
1,000.
nice.
So what happens is Chase, go look up Chase Utley versus the Mets, and he slides against this guy and cleats him. You know, the bottom of your shoe has
Yeah,
little
yeah.
cleats. So he cleated the guy. So the only way you retaliate is you hit him with a fastball on the head, and the guy just missed.
Oh, so this was a retaliation.
He tried to hit him
Chase Utley
intentionally.
slide Dodgers.
Damn, and the umpire, the guy was like, "That's not a time for that.
Yeah, that one.
it is what it is.
Okay.
We all know the situation.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So this is the game before, and winner goes to like the World Series. Like there's, like you don't really.
Full screen me, bro.
I got audio too.
He broke his leg,
Well, keep playing it because
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
the
they're
mic-
gonna zoom in right now.
and the
No.
the Mets won the first game. The Dodgers end up winning.
Oh!
They end up winning this game and moving on.
Oh, look, he's like, oh,
Tejada looked like a receiver coming over the middle, having his feet knocked out
Damn.
from under him.
It's too bad he wasn't sprawled out like a Family
right
Guy
here, right here.
character.
The thing he's supposed to slide and stop at the back. He didn't even try to touch.
oh, look,
the
he's
bag.
attacking him.
Yeah. He got concussed too. The guy that slid down. The guy that slid, he used to play for the Phillies, which is one of the
He's like,
Mets'
he's like
arch
not
rivals.
even going at the.
Oh, it almost doesn't look like it would break his leg, but that is an insane hit. He almost does a full somersault backflip.
Yeah. So
Damn.
the next game, the guy who slid is his first at bat, and they try to throw him,
Oh, and they called it safe.
and he was still safe. Yeah, it's nuts.
Damn, so they didn't even consider. Or damn, I remember when I was a kid, soccer, they didn't have like a replay camera that they would go watch. They would just call it, and whatever the call was, done.
I swear to God, the first time I ever watched soccer was the World Cup where
When
Zidane headbutted that guy and was retired from that game.
It goes off
kicked
on a
him
red
out.
card?
They kicked him out for life.
But like, dude, I don't know. 5 years ago, they implemented like the camera, like the camera review,
The replay.
and soccer like accuracy, like the how effective reffing became increased by fucking 7,000%. Like they used to just be like, that's my decision, and that's what it is now. You think that that's a fucking foul? No, it's not. Yellow card for fucking talking wrong to me. This is a fucking thing about my ego, don't you see?
Check the replay, yo, it is very great. We got it on pinpoint, we never make mistakes. We can just slow it down to like an eighth of the speed, and now you know we get what we need.
Yeah, what we need. That's a card, here's a foul. Let you know that I'm about to kick your ass out.
Ow.
You can't play, no you can't kick a goal. As a matter of fact, your ass ain't playing no more.
You ain't playing no more. I'm about to do a somersault and fucking score the goal from fucking a mile apart. Yeah, I ain't no fucking goalie. Yeah, you know me, I'm the brownest like Mowgli.
Yo, y'all remember that movie, Bench Warmers, Rob Schneider and fucking John Heater?
Yeah.
Yo, I love it. John Levitt's, a lot of Johns in that movie. Yo, I gotta say it.
Yo.
There's a part where John Heater is sliding into home and he does like a front flip over a guy in order to become safe. And I remember as a child, I was like, that's the coolest thing.
Yeah,
I've
no,
ever
that
seen.
shit was badass. It was.
Terry, is that shit still recording?
Yes, sir, it is.
Thank the Buddha. Okay, well, what about this? I'm hitting you with so many videos today, but I feel like this is so much fun for me. Click on number 4.
Party.
Try to explain to me what these motherfuckers are doing here. Because as a Middle Eastern guy, I don't get it.
Hold on.
I thought this was what they do at Mecca.
Nah, Mecca, they walk around and pray.
They're practicing tossing pizza dough, I think.
Pause it real quick.
That's how you make hummus, fool.
That's how you make hummus.
There's garbanzo beans in
Right,
each one of
you feel
those
me?
slaps.
Dude, I respect people's religion, culture, whatever. As a Middle Eastern person, I believe that we might be some of the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet.
As a Southgate LA, person, where the bitches at, dog?
Exactly, bro. Arabs are so gay, bro. Come on. Being Muslim is the gayest shit ever. They all like got their wives covered up and then they hold hands and walk around with dudes.
Let me make a this right here is a typical black person commenting on something they have no idea what's going on. They just see this and they're like, yeah, okay, let's this is
It's only a matter of time before someone takes this video and puts Hotline Bling
Yeah,
underneath
right. No,
it. Like
definitely.
that's the song they're dancing to.
definitely.
I just don't, and I'm sure there's a perfect explanation as to what they're doing. It's a fucking go up to the caption. There's a thing in the caption. I think it says what it is. Matam performed in front of the shrine. Okay, what is Matam? Can you look that up?
It must be a guy.
course.
Or a gal, but it's some sort of maybe famous singer. Or
Matam, Pakistan.
It's gotta be a prophet or something. Watch.
No, dude, they only got Muhammad. Muhammad's the only true prophet, and Allah is his fucking savior. It's reversed. I said it wrong. It's Allah is the only God, and Muhammad is his savior.
Muhammad
is his prophet. That's
the
it.
conduit.
Pakistan. My
Is this,
guy
is
had to
this-
look up.
this is the same thing when like the Christians crawl to the cross and they slap each other in the back with the vine.
Oh no, that's some Catholic shit.
Okay, is that the same thing? Where, like,
That's
these
some-
fools
that's
don't
some
feel-
lo-
they don't feel worthy.
That's some Latino Catholic
It's
penance.
probably just as dumb.
Is that,
No,
is
it
called
is.
penance. Is it called penance?
Penance. Yeah, it's like you're hurting yourself because you're evil and God deserves. Latmiya, Matam, or Sinadoyu is a ritual used to express grief through poetry with thumping of the chest, usually done by Shia Muslims in the holy month of Muharram.
So they're just vibing.
Bro, this shit is so dumb. It's crazy. But I mean, no disrespect.
It's like a drum circle.
Right, except that there's some type of like feeling bad aspect to it. Like there's a reason. Why aren't there any bitches out there slapping their titties, huh?
How about that?
I feel like this will be 50% more fun if there's some bitches involved.
Oh yeah,
But
dude.
they would all. You wouldn't.
and they're doing it from the bottom.
They would.
Or the guys could be slapping the girls' butts like a drum.
There we go.
Right?
Then
You're involving both sides.
That's haram. That's most definitely haram.
You literally wouldn't be able to see any of them in the context. They would be fully decked out in the the hijab.
Nah, but the beautiful thing about this is that these fools have a tradition and they don't give a fuck how weird or what anybody thinks. They just rock with that shit hard, and like you gotta respect them for that.
I do think
Like,
that's all
they
religion.
gives no fucks.
Yeah, honestly, religion is not my favorite thing. but to each his own. Yeah, I'm prone to sit in my home on Sundays just looking at my phone. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, religion is not my favorite thing, but sometimes you watch a video, yo, it's interesting. Yo, these Arabs out here, they all dancing in the rain. Yo, they doing their thing. Yo, oh, but it kind of seems insane.
Look, seems insane, slapping your chest around a bunch of guys. Where's the titties? And I wanna know why.
Why?
They not around. We out here making slapping sounds on our chest, but I'd rather be around vagina.
Ooh.
Yeah, of course this happens in the Middle East. They ain't eating pork, they ain't drinking yeast.
Never.
Yeah, you know me, I'm about to go and feast. Oh my G, something happened to the Nikon Z.
Also, like they're
30.
they're like on beat. You know, like they're
Yeah,
all
they're
slapping
all in
each
sync.
other at the same time, in sync. Yeah, maybe not on beat, more in sync. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, you're
also,
right.
too, like, has the internet reached these people yet? Like, do they have cell phones and they have 5G, or like they're not on the internet?
I'm
yet?
sure
I
that
know,
more
I'm
than
sure
one
they are.
person in this crowd looked up how to do this dance via tutorial.
And I'm sure.
Hello
there's-
guys, thank you for coming back to the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Hey,
subscribe,
these are the
please.
guys on TikTok doing the dances with that one black dude, right?
Yeah, right. Okay, today we're gonna learn Dharmatam.
What's the deal with your nonprofit? How does that work?
So we foster and mentor young boys and turn them into men.
Sick, dude.
Nah, dude, we just try to make baseball affordable, man. Baseball, as far as competitive baseball, is very expensive. Typically, my son used to be part of a team where the dues were like $800 a month,
Shit.
and my dues are $150.
There.
So they're a
And
lot
you're
more
you're
affordable.
basically getting like the bats maybe donated by somebody, or like the fit is by donations and stuff like that.
Well, the biggest hack that I have is because my dad's been in business for so long. He's able to hook us up with like wholesale prices for a lot of things.
Okay.
Like I gave everybody 3 free sweaters, free hats, and I hook people up. Typically, when I first joined the team, if you wanted to buy a hoodie, it's $85 each, right? Even for your player, for your parents, if you want a hoodie, it's like $85. That's usually the price of goods for if you want to make a custom hoodie, right? A sports material one, polyester, whatever you want to call it. But through my dad and my brother, they've let me use basically their connect to get everything at a wholesale price. So we're just trying to make baseball affordable for more kids, and then also like travel baseball is so competitive. I would say maybe 60% of the kids on my team are not good enough to play on any other travel team. But I've been playing baseball my whole life. All I know is it takes 3 to 6 months of consistent, like real legit hard
You can
work.
bad news bears that team.
Yeah.
And we have, like, the first year when we were 13 or 12U, 13U, like, we won no championships. I've been with this team maybe 15, 16 months, and the last year we won 7. You know, now we're going to Arizona, we're going to Vegas. I got a kid who barely started playing baseball 2 years ago, and now he's getting recruited to a private high school.
Nice.
Right?
So the longer you do this, the bigger the program grows. The more kids are getting real opportunities.
Right, and then we're also doing we're pooling our money together. Most of the kids that make it to the MLB have a pitching coach, a hitting coach, a dietitian, a physical therapist from the age of 6 to like 20.
Damn.
And their parents are rich. Their dad played in the MLB, so they know all the tips and tricks. Where my son would never have the same opportunity unless we do something like this, where we all put our money together and we share one coach between 20 guys.
There you
know?
go.
So
I think I watched a video about like that one time. Sorry. Go on.
So like, you know, on Mondays I run the practice. On Tuesdays we're off. Wednesdays we rent out a batting cage with a hitting coach and a guy who comes in and shows them how to lift weights. On Thursdays we hire a professional pitcher to come teach them how to pitch. On Fridays I take over that practice, and on Sundays we play every Sunday. It's just I have 2 teams right now. I have the gold team and the silver team. The gold team is the guys who've been playing longer. They're really good. And the silver team are the guys that I'm giving an opportunity to get good and give them something to strive for.
Do you mix
Yo,
them up?
Slap that cat around real quick.
Hey.
None of that. Can't have him jumping on our shit. Sorry about that.
Do I mix them up? Like, what do you mean? Like,
Like you don't let the fucking gold team just murder the silver team and kill their self-esteem every time, do you?
sometimes I'll make the gold guys pitch against the silver, or I'll pitch against the silver. And I could throw pretty hard. I get a little closer than average, and I throw really hard, because what happens consistently is when we have a 2-day tournament on Saturday, the other teams don't throw their best pitcher. They're saving them for Sunday, because Sunday is win or go home. So on Saturdays we smash, we do really good, and on Sundays they throw their best pitcher, and this guy's throwing like 80. He's like a 14-year-old throwing 80, and all of a sudden now we can't hit him. So what I do is I just throw 80 consistently at practice. So when they face 80, they at least have an idea what they can do.
You can control that like that speed.
Yeah.
like-
So if I were to pitch from a regular distance, I'd probably throw 75, 78. But if I just instead of pitching from 62 feet, I'll pitch from 40 feet. So now I throw the same amount of effort,
Right.
but since it's less time,
It's going faster by the time it gets to them.
yeah, it's all about
Okay.
timing.
Dude, that's
Why?
so crazy.
Why isn't there
That's
an organization like this for young girls cheerleading? Well, let's get.
Sure, it exists.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Why isn't there cheerleaders in baseball? Explain this to me.
That's a good question.
Too distracting?
That is a good question.
It's all dudes.
I think the games are too long, right? Basketball's a short game.
Yeah.
Football, well, you know.
I feel like what would be their purpose? Like that you're.
What's the purpose of fucking ring girls and UFC and fucking cheerleaders and,
Well, I mean,
and basketball?
There's intermissions. Like there's.
Well, yeah, baseball.
you
They're in
know.
between innings, the bottom of the fucking
I mean,
seventh.
they do usually have a guy wearing a big flannel suit or whatever, dressed as a bull or a fucking Philly fanatic.
I went to a baseball game on Tuesday. I had a good time actually. I'm not super into baseball, but I followed. I knew what was happening. Somebody hit a home run. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Not enough ladies involved. Get some. There's all the ladies in the audience. Get some ladies on the court.
I think that's what I appreciate about
Field.
like baseball. There's like their female fan audience is really broad. Like
Whenever a woman talks about liking sports in public, I'm always like,
shit's hot.
stop lying, bro. You're doing this to impress one of these guys. You don't actually like.
Well,
this
no, that
shit.
just means that she's ran through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
she's
because she's had a bunch of boyfriends and knew a lot about
she's
sports.
had to learn about sports to be
Yes.
successful. Okay, here's the thing. I like soccer. I like basketball.
Soccer doesn't have cheerleaders, does it?
It doesn't. But I mean, soccer's pretty gay. But I'm into sports a little bit here and there. But dudes who are like so into sports that their lady has to like sports, I'm like, yo, relax,
I wouldn't,
dog. You
like-
fucking work at the bank.
I wouldn't
You're
mind
not like,
if you were like at least kind of interested. I
Bro,
don't want you
here's
to
the
be
thing.
like. I don't expect you to be fully invested, but like if I care, show a little bit. Like okay.
If I gotta watch Pleasure Island,
Right.
You're
If
gonna
I-
watch this fucking.
You're gonna
baseball
watch this Laker game, and you're gonna be mad if I'm mad. So just you know,
okay, but watching a show is different than watching a sporting event. I feel like I could watch a sporting event that I don't give a fuck about.
I got homies that I used to play baseball with, right? And I'm not saying I'm the best baseball player in the world, but I was pretty good, and I made it a little bit further than my regular Park League homies.
Sure.
But I feel like my Park League homies are people who didn't like sports in high school they're such tryhards right now being a fan, especially Dodger fans. Where I grew up being a Dodger fan when they sucked. They sucked my whole life. From the last time they won a championship was 88. I was born 90, and then they won in 2020. So for like 30-something years, 32 years, they were just ass, complete ass.
Bro.
And now people are capitalizing that they're good. Like, oh, like, yeah, baseball, dude. They're like, no, bro.
It's just so funny that it's a badge of honor to like a team when they suck.
Like, I'm a Raider fan, bro. I'm a Raider fan. I'm a Dodger fan. I'm a Laker fan. Like, the Lakers are the same thing, too. We'll win 3 in a row, and then we'll suck for like 15, 20
Right,
years.
but if the Clippers started killing it, you wouldn't switch to the Clippers all of a sudden.
Fuck no. If I haven't switched a football team, I'm not gonna switch my baseball or basketball team.
I think I think it's fine, bro. Just pick the team that's winning, have a good time.
yeah,
I like owning merch.
Once
I like
I-
having stuff. I like a hat. I like a jersey. I pull up.
I mean,
I'm part
there's
of
nothing
something.
wrong with being a fan of the sport because there are people that
Yeah.
they follow all the teams or they follow certain players or something like that. But you don't want to be invested into a team and then once they start losing, you're like, all right, I'm gonna be a Warriors fan this year. They're doing good. You know what I mean?
I think you have
Or-
to pick a team.
Yeah, you definitely have to pick
you have
a team.
to pick a team, and once you pick, that's it.
And like I tried it because I grew up watching the Lakers, but I wanted to see, who else was good, what else, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause I have family members that like other teams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was just hard. The Lakers are just killing shit.
Terry,
you know?
can you scroll down? Let me read you these beats really quick.
Yes, sir.
These are the producers if you're interested, Mo. Risky by Quit, No Name by Manuel, Chances by Piper Beats, Big Orders by Rise, Gator by Stoic, Chrome Hearts by Lex Factor, Bahia by Harold Beats, Carnivore by Reese Beats, Evil by Kyoto. So what do you got? What do you got coming up, dude? You're gonna tone it down on the podcast? Let me be on one of the eating shows, bro. I'm a big fan of eating.
Let's go. You gotta pick a spot.
Pick a spot.
Pick a spot. We'll go record a video, and I'm down.
Let me do a mukbang. Yeah.
Do you hit them up and you're like, hey.
Sometimes. One time I showed up to this like random Mexican food spot, and I was wearing my normal food shirt. And they're like, oh, you do YouTube? They looked me up, and they started bringing me free food. They're like, oh, look, we found you on Instagram, or they saw that I had like.
And that's a perk, bro.
And they started giving me free shit, and I was like, oh, this is tight. And they're like, yeah, we gotta work together. I told them I'm always looking for sponsors. They're like, yeah, we're down. We're trying to get our, there's a new restaurant. Like, we're trying to get our name up. So it's cool to help people because I don't charge $10,000 for a fucking promo. Like I charge
$100.
I'll charge like $100 for a $150.
Yeah.
And I think it's beneficial for everybody, right? It looks cool that I have sponsors, and then I'm putting them in front of my whatever.
Also, even if it's not a big ass audience, you're making media for them. You know what I'm saying? So now they get a video, they don't have video, boom.
Like, and how often do you have a guy who's like a great chef, owns a restaurant, and is also kick ass at making videos? It's like super rare.
They usually hire somebody.
They'd rather, and then the guy that they're gonna hire is gonna charge them $500 for one fucking badass slow mo video. You know what I mean? Like, you can't keep posting. And what do people like to see on TikTok? People eat. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Bro, I'm fucking. Let's do it. Keep an eye out. Nomo Foods. What's your Instagram tags for people to follow you?
So my personal page is Nomo23, KNOMOE23. The Lit Outlet's still gonna be posting shit. The Lit Outlet. And then you can also find us on YouTube, where I'll be posting a lot of videos there. On TikTok. TikTok's our biggest platform. Ours, like, it's multiple people. It's my biggest platform. I have like 27,000 followers on TikTok. And yeah, it's pretty much it, man. But I'm gonna be posting videos. I'm also gonna be posting more like sports shit with my son. So follow the Downey Bombers, support the kids, support the children.
Go
you know what I'm
Bombers.
saying? And yeah, it's pretty much it, dog.
It's a great name for a baseball team.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's just tight.
It's not a good name for a Middle Eastern soccer
Yeah,
team.
I was gonna say something to do with Arabs, right?
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and enjoy this. You probably enjoy the content over at patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania. Fucking, we'll see you next week.
Yeet.
Yeah.